Hallo meine Damen und Herren, and I certainly hope that this video finds you again doing well. I want to welcome you guys to week 2 of our online learning experience. And I wanted to start off with just a couple of things to get this started with. First, I wanted to let you guys know Frohe Ostern, Happy Easter. I certainly hope that you guys have something planned for Easter Sunday there with your families, maybe doing something at your house as far as I don't know, some of you guys might be doing an indoor Easter egg hunt or something like that. So I certainly hope that you guys have something planned to kind of keep things normal, so to speak, for Easter. So certainly hope you have that done. But again, if you will say it with me, Frohe Ostern. Okay, so that's Happy Easter, so that you can wish people that as you're doing your things online and video with them. Okay, so I'm looking at my notes and doing some things here. So first off, I want to make a comment to you guys about some of the grades and due dates and things like that. Hopefully there's some more clarifications that are coming out, okay? Going forward, just so you know, there will be one assignment a week. Each assignment will be a formative grade. And you have, again, the due dates are, you pick them up on Sunday and they are due on Sunday. So you guys have an entire week. This week's lesson has been shortened just slightly because of the Easter holiday, so that you guys can have some time with your families on that. So kind of keep that in mind. Also, if you are running into problems as far as you are you're not getting things done, or you're not getting some things figured out, just know again that I am here. I can help you with those types of things. And at any rate, if you can at least send me an email or something like that and let me know what's going on, then maybe we can solve that. I do want to talk to you guys about some of the assignments that are the written assignments. If you would please, I know that we've talked about this in the past in class, but it still applies. Do not use Google Translate. I do know when you guys are using that because I see words and grammatical structures and things that I did not teach you, okay? It is okay to be wrong. It is okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. So even if you're quite if you don't know how to phrase something, phrase it the best that you can. Use what you have been given, use your lessons and things like that, and go from there. I will go the next step, and I'll take what you've written and I'll make sure that you have some guidance on how to correct those things and make them better, okay? But please do not use Google Translate, okay? Long story short, Google Translate is using someone else's work as your own, aka cheating. So we don't want that happening, okay? So if you get a note from me this week as I'm going through your written stuff from this last week, if you get a note from me or a call from me, I'm just there to kind of remind you of, hey, I need you guys to redo this, and I want you to do it on your own, okay? So I just want to kind of touch base on that one. All right, so this week for your lesson, you're going to be working with the forms of wollen, which is to want to. Okay, so let me get that pulled up for you real quick so that you can see those. Here, we'll go to our Moodle page so that you can see that. So again, one thing I also wanted to show you is if you did not see this, okay, there is a new picture that I've put up here that gives you some options on how to find me. So during the week, Monday through Thursday, when I have my office hours, which again are 10 to noon and 1 to 3, I'm online. Okay, again, you may not see my recording, my face, but I'm there. Okay, so all you got to do is just let me know that you're there, and I will pop onto Zoom and be there to help you. Okay, so make sure that you're looking at this one, option 1, option 2, and option 3. But speaking of our lesson for this week, so everything is loaded down here, ready for you to go. There's your on level and pre-AP. Remember pre-AP on your assignments and things like that. I'm asking you to do just that much more, so 80% or higher on your grades. But let's talk a little bit about the forms of wollen. Okay, so what I've done for you is I went and found something that I think would help you here. Okay, again, when we're talking about Pläne machen, something that's very important is when you ask someone, was willst du machen? Or was willst du, whatever. Okay, so was willst du? What do you want to? whatever. So notice here, okay, wollen means to want or to want to do. Okay, so we don't have to say wollen machen necessarily, because wollen includes the idea of wanting to do something. Okay, remember, these are modal verbs. We talked about this before, but a modal verb is a verb that kind of flavors the sentence just a little bit. It shows us the mood in which an action is done. So when I say ich will nach Hause gehen, I want to go home, is showing that you have a desire to go home. Okay, so that is the flavor of the sentence. It's the mood in which you want to go home. I want to go home. All right. So for instance, ich will ein Eis essen. I want to eat ice cream. Okay. Du willst Musik hören. You want to listen to music. Now remember, if we want to change that into a question, all I do is I just flip the subject and the verb, use a little bit of inverted word order, and I say, willst du Musik hören? Do you want to listen to music? All right. Oder sie will tanzen gehen. He or she wants to go dancing. Wir wollen Tennis spielen. We want to play tennis. Ihr wollt ins Kino gehen. They want, or y'all want, to go to the movies. Okay. Again, remember to change that to a question. Just switch that subject and the verb. Wollt ihr ins Kino gehen? Do y'all want to go to the movies? And sie wollen in eine Disco gehen. Okay, they would like to go to the club, or they'd like to go to the disco. Okay, so there are your forms of wollen. Notice that your first three here, the O changes to an I. This is why it's an irregular verb. Okay, we have a stem vowel change from an O to an I. And also notice here with the will and will. Okay, notice that there is no endings in the first and third person singular forms. One thing I want to make sure that you guys remember as well with this one, and this is what a lot of English speakers have a problem with. The phrase ich will or will does not mean I will. That's a totally different verb that we'll talk about later on down the road. Okay, so make sure that you know that wollen means to want to. Okay, so kind of keep that in your mind. All right, so as you're working through those, make sure that you maybe have this pulled up, put this in your notes somewhere. You might want to scribble this down so that you can see this, because we have other verbs like wollen that we're going to be learning later on down the road, and so this might help you with this one. Okay, so let me get back to myself so that you can see me. All right, so again, if you have any questions or if you need any help with anything, please make sure that you're reaching out to me. You can use email. You can use Remind. I'm on Zoom 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, from 10 to 12 and from 1 to 3. Please come and see me. If there's anything that you need help with, send me an email and I'll be there for you. Okay? Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next week. Until then, tschüss.